Okay, so hello, Matej is here with my colleague Thomas. Welcome to finals of SCMAI 5. We will start soon, but well, we realized just in the last minute that actually our system stopped accepting bots not at 6 o'clock but 5 minutes before. So everybody who is listening and watching the stream, you have the last time until 18:15 to upload your bot. So that's the absolutely deadline. We are not moving to that either. So sorry about the complications. We really forget that there was this 5 minutes limit, and I forgot to announce it. So 18:15 is the last possibility to upload your bot. Okay, we will start soon. The tournament, every bot will play against each other bot for 2 times from the different place of map. The rules are the same as in the development phase of the tournament. You can get 3 points for victory, 0 points for lose, minus 1 point for draw. So we will see.
There's a question by Strider SC if the active bot is used or if it's
yes,
needed to upload it again.
The active one, and I think actually the uppermost one. Is that? Yeah, the uppermost one. So be sure that your bot which you would like to use is the one which is on the top of the table and it's activated.
Right.
Okay, I would just like to ask if you can hear us like okay, clear and loudly.
Also, if you have any questions, feel free to post them to the chat so we can clarify them before the tournament starts. We are going to try to have a commentary on during the matches, so we hope that it will be more enjoyable than before, than just watching the clear stream. And we do hope that you are going to enjoy the stream and that our sponsors will be happy with us so we can continue organizing these events in a larger scale next time. That's it.
Yeah, and because you mentioned the sponsors, I would really like to thank Faculty of Informatics and Management Science, where we are actually can be here and prepare the tournament for you, which provides us the internet and this nice notebook on which the tournament is running, but also DaVinci Software and InLoop, the companies which provide us with sponsoring, so we can give the prize for the best 3 creators of the bot. So okay, you can actually see the banners in our stream. So feel free to visit the web pages of this. And also I would like to thank the SSC AI Tournament with Michal Čertický and Vladimir Jurenka because there was a storm with giving error in the Friday and Saturday morning. Thank you very much for the quick fix so we start. So we were able to start and use the newest version of BV API. Thank you very much, guys.
Right. We can, until while we are waiting for the remaining bots to be uploaded, we still have around 6 or 7 minutes. So if there's anything you can fix, you can try really quickly. Although beware that if you mess something up, then you will have to carry on with it during the tournament. So make sure that you upload the final versions of the bots. Also to have a little talk about how it's been here today and yesterday. We've had I think 4 or 5 competitive bots being done here, with 3 or 4 people being absolute beginners with Starcraft AI. So we wish them the best of luck and the best possible outcome for them. For me myself, I'm also a competitive bot. I didn't have much luck yesterday because I kept time playing with things that did not really work well for the bot. Although I had a lot of fun, so I'm quite happy with how I ended up. I'm not sure. How about you guys in the classroom? How did you enjoy it so far?
It's nice.
Okay, so positive reaction. For this tournament, we try to keep the technological level as high as possible. So we have a new overlay for the matches and hopefully a little bit of graphics. So it's nice to look at. and that it's enjoyable enough, and that the Starcraft AI is not dead, and it will continue carrying on more and more in the future, and it will continue being one of the basic games that are used for AI programming and for students within AI programming. Can talk a little. I will check the chat. So.
Yeah. So looks like we will have 8 competitive bots. As far as we were watching the stream, I have to say that we were able to see some really nice plays and some really interesting tactics from camping in one place to actually using the bottom part, which one was without the big skeleton, which, let's say, complicated some situations for some bots. I can say that most of the bots were able to use all the provided units and technologies, so we were able to see lots of storms, lots of micro and dragons, and the matches were actually pretty nice. And I hope they will be. So far, I'm not sure. I mean, it's not really easy to guess who will be winner of this tournament. So
we do quite hope that the bots will have as interesting fights as possible. So it's nice to look at, and it's going to be interesting until the end of the tournament. So where is gameplay? Tournament. I hear game. We tried to remove it. It was running on a different
guys,
computer.
3 minutes. So don't fix very big issues now.
Is it 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yes. Okay, so since we have a lot of new people here, I will give a little bit of clarification again about what the tournament is about. Pretty much, there are 2 teams on a mirror map. Each team has 6 zealots, 6 dragons, and 2 high templars. It's a little army, so it's quite easy for people as normal players who are skilled in StarCraft. There's not much that you can really do. But for the computers, it's a different kind of computer playing, especially for StarCraft. So the players could play or could try techniques that are not really usual during normal tournaments or during humans playing. So yes, it is a micro tournament 1 by 1. Each bot is going to fight each other twice, once on the left side of the map, once on the right side of the map. The scoring is going to be simple. For winning a game, you are going to get 3 points. For losing a game, you are going to gain no points. And for drawing, which means that when the timer runs out and each of the bots still has at least 1 unit alive, each bot will get -1 point, so we get rid of boring matches where everybody just runs to the corner and waits for the other player to do whatever they can, trying to look for them. So we've had 2 days for the tournament. We started yesterday morning. Then we had some players who were so determined that they kept uploading their bots during the night. So I see some people here in the classroom, at least, that don't look so rested after yesterday. Here in Slovakia, we also had the elections today, so a lot of really interesting stuff going on. And I think it's almost time for us to begin. What else? The map is a small one. The bots are quite close to each other, although there are two choke points altogether, so you can choose which way you are going to use to get to the opponent, or you can try to wait. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. We've already seen some bots try to deploy some interesting tactics, although over the course of 2 days you cannot really do anything very complicated. It's a good idea to keep it as simple as possible. We will share statistics like most uploaded bots or least amount of sleep. I'm not so sure about the sleep. I can already tell you that we have one special bot that seems to be crashing out of random every time it loses, and this has happened to the person all the time, every time in the previous tournament, so we have no idea how it's possible, but some people are lucky enough to have a crashing bot every tournament. This time it's a rage quit the bot pretty much, because it never crashes until it loses all its units, so we'll have to wait a little bit if he loses the matches.
Actually, I think that the bot will not be in the competitive phase.
Yes, it's a bot of one of the organizers, so it's not going to force you to watch a bot crashing. Hopefully the other bots are not going to do the same routine. In the previous tournaments we had some bots that were quite interesting in the tactics they used. Hopefully it's not gonna happen today, because we pretty much had bots that had enemy Corsair flying above your army, and so you tried to storm it. So pretty much the Corsair flew away and your army got decimated by your own storm. Or we had a shuttle that was trying to run away and hide in the corner of the map, which is the reason why there's no flying units now, and that's why we also have the -1 point rule. And
nice guys. We have Lita bot right in the chat that he actually uploaded 24 times, and Strider, well, probably a bit more. So, well, guys, nice work. Okay, I just want to interrupt you a bit. The uploading of the bot should be already closed. We will start in any minute.
All right, so I think we are pretty much ready. Once again, thanks for our sponsors for having us here and allowing us to have the competition. The sponsors are InLoop, the sponsors are DaVinci, both companies in Slovakia. Then we also want to thank the Faculty of Management Sciences here, in which we are currently, and which helped us host the tournament. And we also have a partner in Bratislava at the
I think it's University of Polska.
At the guys who are pretty much behind the students' Starcraft AI Tournament, which is a lot bigger event than we are, and runs every year in December. So if you are going to enjoy this, then make sure to check that out too.
Yeah, it's an awesome one, so definitely try it. Okay, so I think we can start. So stay tuned. We will start up our system. Hopefully nothing will go bad. And well, good luck.
All right.
Done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, just a second, guys. System is warming up.
Hopefully for that. Looks like a match already.
We are in the match already. Sorry for the issues overlay. We will arm with issues later. Okay, we should be able to see it now.
Yes, it's working. How about the overlay? Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, the overlay will be there in a minute.
Okay, so good luck and have fun to everybody. I think it looked like we already had one match, and I don't think the overlay is working.
Don't worry.
Okay, so right now we're going to have autosave against KFAS 555.
Autosave.
Yes, the guys here are really raging about. I actually cannot see it because of the little technical problems, but the match is happening. So, right. We see storms and we see dragons, we see an Archon, so a little bit of a chaos being watched right now. not really much of a commentary that I could really.
Okay, so guys, the overlay is now up and running, hopefully.
All right, very well.
So next one, Whopper and Rymek. Whopper is actually a bot from a creator who, I think he participated in SCMI too. So hi Soren. Let's see how the measures ends up.
Right, so this is the second or third match in the tournament so far. Okay, so we have Whopper on the right side trying to get to.
Yeah, looks like the Rymek is actually just camping there waiting for Whopper.
It does actually, to me, right now it looks like Rymek has some kind of problem with his bot because it's not doing anything.
Or there's also a possibility.
I think that might be a problematic job. Oh, no, now the bot loaded. I think it might also have been some kind of problem somewhere else. Maybe waiting for the opponent to come. There we have really awesome stones.
It looks like Whopper is actually getting a match. Yeah.
And that's over for the game,
so
for the match. Yes, there were quite nice storms there. It did look like Whopper was the one who managed to micro a lot better and managed to get a lot more out of. Let me just see some of the messages here. Okay. Okay, so we have more bots that are camping at the starting point, and we also have bots that go hunting for hidden enemies around.
Hey, now your bot is playing.
Okay, so it's me, and I'm also doing the same as everybody else. I'm waiting at the beginning until some 700 frame or 800 frames, so I'm not actually that lazy or that boring. So this formation is trying to get somehow over to do that. You see, it's not really working well, and now it's at attack time. Nice.
Oh, well played.
Stop. No, okay. I just lost both my Templars and the rest of the army. That was really bad.
No.
That was really bad. And I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Yes, that was lost storms.
Oh.
Definitely not a good way to micro. So that's over for the match.
Nice. So now 2 times Lita bot versus Whopper, and then
I think this is the match the guys on the chat are hyping for. So let's see how it ends up. I know that Lita bot has been camping most of the games during the preparation phases, so we'll probably see the same thing happening all the time. I wonder how Whopper is going to deal with this problem. There's currently 53 people watching the stream. And we'll see how okay, so I see the game now. We have Litabot waiting with his dragoons who are ready to do their raid dance until something bad happens to them, or until they dance out the enemy out of the game.
Yeah, there's actually an interesting tactic by Litabot that the positional dragons with the very hard zealots will then attack another bot is actually really well designed, probably, because the storms placed on the battlefield will actually miss the zealots. So we are actually not sure if this. Oh, I'm down right now. Oh, okay.
This is quite a chaotic game, you see, but I have the.
So far,
I have the impression that Whopper is a lot better in this one.
Yeah, it looks like Whopper getting much. Yeah.
I wonder how much interesting techniques Whopper actually uses. We can see that the dragons are moving and probably also dealing with focus fire, but I'm not sure. And we also had a question in the chat if there is just one map and one unit composition. Yes, that's true. There is just one map, 2 mirrored positions, and just a simple unit composition. The reason behind that is that we expected to have people who have never worked with AI or with Starcraft altogether in their lives, and the event only had 2 days, so we had to get familiar with both the games and AI development. So doing anything more complicated as the match or as the map and as the unit composition would probably be too much even for people who are very well experienced in the Starcraft AI. So we decided to only do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
And actually, you have mirrored armies and mirror map. It's really easy to balance it.
yeah, actually for the programming part, and now we have another game actually.
So this looks like waiting tactic.
We have Rymac waiting for a long time. I'm not sure if this is hard coded or not. Then we have Litterbot waiting. Now Rymac is forcing its way or his way through the choke point.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that so many bots were trying to get directly to the choke point, because it's not really a good place to start a fight, because
Now you see that Litterbot has actually decimated Rymac really well.
Quite fast.
Good luck, good job with that.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that there is not more bots which are actually using the south pad, which is really broad, so you can use your formations or similar. So far I think only the autosave bot actually used the
Yeah, we have one bot that decided to use the southern part. Now we have Whopper against Seal Hunter. I think that's the first game of Seal Hunter. This is a guy who's just started with AI yesterday, so he's a complete newbie in this AI competition. Hopefully, it's going to put really hard resistance against Whopper. And now we see Seal Hunter already trying to get to the choke point quite fast, getting in there.
Yeah, one dragon.
One dragon seems to like the southern part.
Storms.
Yes, we have storms, but we see that Seal Hunter does not really try to run away when a storm is strong against his unit. So this looks like his army is getting slowly decimated. Although it looks like it did look like the match did not end up that with an edge, or with Whopper having such an edge, but in the end it looks like Whopper is going to end the match winning and gaining his well-deserved 3 points.
Yeah. But it's actually really hard to do some movements in this place of map, because the storms are placed and lots of units are blocking your movement. Yeah.
Alright. Now we have Rymac against Kuro 20. Kuro 20 is another of the new guys here in the competition, so let's see how he handles Rymac. I actually have no idea who Rymac or where they are, so it would be really nice if you guys who are participating online just wrote into the chat here in the twitch.tv /Morgil. Where are you from? Tell us where are you from, and we'd like to know from which countries the bots are participating. And the match is already underway with heavy storming.
Few places storms and decimated armies. It looks like 2 or 20 taking the match.
Yeah. You can actually see on the screen that Rymac has a lot of interesting states for the units written on the screen. So we can just only guess what the player decided to do with his units. And this is the end of the match with Kuro 20 winning. So congratulations to the author of the bot. Another game again, Kuro 20 against Kepas 555. So we'll see how this one ends up. Okay, so the answer to what I asked is that we have a player, it seems, from Canada. We also have Litterbot from Netherlands. I don't think this is a new guy in the Starcraft AI development from what I've seen in the student Starcraft AI tournament. And the next match is already underway. So we have some heavy storming at the right side choke point, and it looks like the game is, or at least for some time, was quite balanced, but now it does. Actually, don't know which one. Yes.
Yeah, that was a bit fast. Yeah, I would actually like to say that Mika was also organizing some micro tournaments, and he actually gave us a bit of a promo on our Reddit page, so thank you very much.
Okay, so this was really close, with Kefas winning by 2 units against 1 in the last part of the match. And one of them was a High Templar, so this was really close. Another game. we are getting through the tournament quite fast, which is nice because on the full scale Starcraft games, you can have situations where, especially at the beginning of the match, there's a little bit of boring part, and at the end, sometimes some of the bots get stuck and nothing happens for a long time. So another match happening, everybody waiting at the choke point, and the match pretty much happens. Everybody storming the zealots, but Kuro 20 has done some really nice storms at Seal Hunters, Dragoons, and this was quite fast. This was quite fast to get rid of the enemy player. So Kuro 20, nice game.
Yeah. What do you think? Which bot actually has the best micro units? I know that I think Whopper has a.
I do really like Whopper.
Yeah, he's doing some nice micro with dragons that he shoot with the dragon, then go a bit back, and then well.
I do also really like the strategy of Littlebot, and now we have another game coming up. So
yeah, so now we can see Whopper playing. So
hopefully my bot is not going to put me into too much of a shame. Yeah, the guys here are laughing at me. Right, so here at the choke point, let's wait a second for them to come to us. And Whopper is quite slow, so I think I will not be patient enough.
But both bots are actually using kind of formations, even though that Whopper has a bit of
right, so now it began. One storm, another storm.
Storms in choke point are so deadly.
No, that one hits pretty hard.
They will also try that.
Another storm. That's right, but this looks like quite. No, I don't think.
Yeah, it looks like Whopper has a match.
Yeah, Whopper definitely has a match.
Why actually didn't morph the
because the Archon does the hyper part do not choose to morph until the energy of them is depleted, and the problem was that obviously the state machine did not decide to throw any more storms. So unluckily for me, this one was lost. But hopefully I at least put some smiles on the faces of the people who are watching the tournament. So another match with Whopper having probably the upper edge. I'm not so sure, but it looks like it will be so.
Yeah, actually we can check the actual statistics.
Alright, yes, definitely we can.
Even though it's still a start, so
let me see. Ladder.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good fight. The blue player some okay storms, and the blue player Marco is already morphing. Okay, but looks like Whopper has an edge, so still have some zealots.
Yes, this
and
is.
Now we can see also some nice micro zealots, but I think that they were withdrawing a bit too fast.
Might be. Okay, so points right now we have on the first position we have Whopper, then it's Kuro 20, Kefas 555, Littlebot on the fourth place, then there's Ethel, after him Seal Hunter, Rymek, and the last place Autosave. I almost sorry, Audio Slave got to my shameless advertisement. But we have Autosave only has one match, so we have two bots that have already went through 4 matches. So the statistics is not yet completely believable, or we can just wait for how it ends later.
Okay, now we are playing Littlebot versus Ethel, and looks like Ethel is actually waiting. Is there some special conditions?
Yes, I'm also always waiting at the choke points for some time.
Yeah, so I am quite interested in how the Ethel will be able to form his formation.
I'm afraid it's not going to work well. Yeah, the storm has been quite stormy weather today.
But I think Ethel actually won't be going. Yeah, Littlebot is probably winning.
Yes, this was quite well-deserved win for Littlebot. Right, so that's the end of the match with Littlebot once again getting 3 points. We'll see how he manages in the standings. So after just 3 matches, Littlebot has moved to the 3rd place. So looks quite nice for him. Okay.
Okay, now Vitabot versus Kefas 5-5. This well, looks interesting. Looks like both Bruno Zealot actually went against on the Dragons. Now we have some Arkham fight. And yeah, Kefas 5-5 and maybe it's more. Vitabot looks like Vitabot will be one of the favorites of this match.
Definitely, I think Litterbot and Woofer are the ones who are expecting to be the winners of the tournament. So we will see after.
Well, maybe
second
we will be
part.
surprised.
Yes, hopefully. Okay, so F4 against autosave.
I actually noticed some bots. The Rita bot is probably the one bot which is camping quite a lot. So I know that some other creators actually made special conditions for this case. Well, we will see if we will actually be able to have some matches where the draw will occur just because of this. It's just a bit of excessive camping. And
Right,
now-
so once again me, and this is not going to end well because autosave is going to move through the other side of the map, so maybe we will...
Oh!
Here it comes, that was quite hard.
But it wasn't so bad.
It was not, but let's see what... Oh, it's attacked from the back. Dragoons are trying... No, this is... The army got split.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm happy because I just won a match. I'm happy with that, and this makes my bot a little bit less obvious to everybody else.
Yeah, there's actually an interesting story behind your bot because yesterday it was just, well, you can say something about it.
Well, actually, yesterday I spent too much time playing with stuff that was not really important for the game, and thanks to having a little bit problems with my vector mathematics, I had really buggy results. But I was having fun, so I think that
actually,
it was a good, well spent day. So
actually, guys, write to the chat some stories behind your bot if you would like to, like some tactics that you use or problems that you faced. We'll be glad to say something about it.
yeah.
And now we have Rhymer versus Seal Hunter. Yeah, Rhymer is camping, waiting for another army to come. Some lone dragon in the bottom. Seal Hunter slowly approaching, and now we have fight for Storm, another one. This guy goes down
really
already.
got a lot of damage dealt to himself thanks to not microing during the storms.
Yeah, it looks like Archons are trying to morph, but oh no, still no. Doesn't work well.
We have some kind of a glitch happening here, and now it's over. Now we just need to.
Oh.
And we got stuck. This.
Oh,
Wait for the dragon. Wait, maybe we
Looks
will.
like.
No.
So in next 2 minutes, we will see maybe some RNG god will actually allow the shot to actually happen. But
Okay,
so far,
this looks like a really bad checkmate situation.
so far we can just say some of the comments. Yeah, so Lita bought 2,500 frames if no enemy is spotted, 3,000 if there was one. Probably the time when he starts to attack. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, there was
No, there was a
Storm
storm
Dragon.
against the dragon. It was quite a match.
But 10 seconds, we have a first draw.
Yeah, this is the first draw of the tournament. We can see how each of the players is going to enjoy their -1 point. Unfortunately, guys. Thanks for the participation. See you next time. Next game coming up. Autoslave again. Autoslave, sorry. Looks like I'm a rock fan. Autosave against Seal Hunter. Mercy draw. Sorry to that. Oh yes, this did not end up as well as everybody expected. Let's see. The match is coming up. Slowly. Okay. Now we have it. Thanks again to our sponsors that we see on the screen right now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Everybody's waiting in the room here.
And now we have start Vitabot versus Crew of 20.
So will we have a surprise in the match or not? Yes, this was the match that Litabot was afraid of because Both of the players are waiting and not doing anything. This is not the way how you get a girlfriend, by waiting. We will see. I know that the Litzebot has a way how to deal with this after 3000 frames. We will see if the last minute changes worked. If not, then you will probably have a draw coming up.
They will either work or just fail miserably.
Okay, so the second 1000, and still we have a little bit of a dance competition on Litzebot side, and Kuro20 is having a probably a beach party or something somewhere near the river.
Now some movement.
Now Litzebot is doing a really massive attack move. Will it be enough?
No
Not
storms
sure.
yet.
The dragons are trying to dance.
What's happening? Those are the Titan doing.
Heisenberg did not do anything, so the Archon might actually be the winning element of this part.
This looks quite bad.
Kuro20 was trying to dance a little bit, but it seems like it didn't help, so...
I think it's the first match where no Psionic Stones were cast.
Yes, it looks like so.
We should make an achievement for this.
We should... Probably you are the technical lead of the team who...
Next time, achievements with storms.
But I would like to put my hats off for Litzebot for having him deal with a situation that the other bot was not actually coming to him for the defeat.
I think he was actually lucky because the storms could really change the situation.
Templars, that's nice. Okay, so
nice.
It looks like we also have a focus fire mechanism somewhere in the bot. So good job on that. So another game autosave against Whopper. Please notice how I finally managed to say the word right for autosave. And the movement from the bottom was so fast that it looks like Whopper was caught by surprise, although by the unit losses it does not really look like autosave managed to put enough damage.
Unfortunately, autosave lost all the dragons.
Yes, so
But
the game is over.
For a bit of time it looked quite promising.
Yes, it did, at least for a little bit of time. Another game coming up. Let me see the standings for everybody so far. Ladder. So at the first position we have Whopper with 3 points per match, which means out of 6 matches he won all of them. Then we have Litzebot with 5 matches, out of which he won 4. So as a second place, then there's Kuro20 with 5 matches played and 1.8 points per match. Then at the 4th place we have FO with just 2 won matches out of 5.
Yeah, I have to interrupt you. We have another match. Whopper versus Kuro20.
Right.
So you can see actually different tactics in Kuro20 now. Also
really nice stones. First from Whopper, then from Kuro20. So I'm not so sure how they
on both sides.
Yes, but it looks like Whopper has a little bit slight of an advantage.
Yeah.
But now that Archon is coming to the fight, so let's see how the micro works.
That can change the situation.
I think this might be the first game where Whopper actually loses. Although no, it was nice.
But it was
really nicely handled. Congratulations to Whopper for such a tight.
What do you think? I think the Whopper is dancing a bit too much with the zealots.
Well, it's not really up to me to judge how much he's dancing with the dragons. Is up to the ladder, and as we see on the ladder, he obviously is not dancing too much.
That's true.
Because out of 7 matches, he managed to win all of them. Alright, and okay.
Now we have autosave versus Seal Hunter. So let's see. Looks like at the end, the autosave is the only bot which is actually using the southern part. Now, except for High Templar, which for some reason are always using the top one. So now it looks a bit like a base trade, except that we actually don't have base here, but doesn't matter. But Seal Hunter, both bots are actually going back and meeting each other in the middle. Some nice basic storms. Another one, wow, that's very nice. But unfortunately for Seal Hunter, he lost all his zealots and autosave. So we don't have this match. Yeah. So this was quite nice. Next match is Litabot versus autosave. Let's see how autosave will be able to attack Litabot from different angles from the south. And the question is, will it work? Okay. Okay, guys, we'll try to adjust the microphone a bit. So we have a bit of a sound issue. Okay, Thomas, can you please commenting?
Okay, so leaderboard again, waiting at the top right corner for autosave to come. Yes, nice storms against the dragons, the leaderboard, but autosave. Actually, this looks like autosave might be putting up some good fight against leaderboard, and yes, we have leaderboard been defeated by autosave. Congratulations to autosave. Okay, so we are trying to up the sound on the microphone.
Well, I have to say that it's actually an USB webcam, so sorry, guys.
So can you please write us if the sound is better right now? Yeah, welcome. Right, so another match with autosave coming up against Rymek. We had some praise on the chat here with storms placed by autosave, so we will see how he manages. Rymek is also one of the bots that is waiting for some time at the bottom of the map, so we will see how autosave manages this. Yes, we have him coming to the fight right before.
Nice play storms.
Really nicely placed storms.
And also say a lot of zealots, this looks like destination.
Yes, this was really fast and really effective.
And brutal.
So congratulations to autosave for winning this one.
Yeah, you can say it was fast and efficient.
Okay, so let me check the standings again. We have autosave actually managed to get to the third position together with Kuro20 after fighting 6 matches each. We still have 2 bots that have not yet managed to win a single match. Hopefully this changes for them after some time. Okay.
Yeah. In the worst case, then they will play against each other. Hopefully.
Okay, so Kuro20 is waiting at the choke point, and autosave is once again trying to move from the bottom and from Templar part through the choke point.
Oh no,
this did not work. Obviously, this one did not work.
Like the last match, this was also destination, but value for autosave.
Yes, okay, so it's over.
Congratulations to Kuro20.
I think autosave lost his Templars a little bit too soon, but now we see a Zealot running somewhere in the map, so
yeah.
Does Kuro20 have a mechanism to deal with this problem?
It's actually interesting.
Like not, so we might also have a draw again in the match, but no, the units are actually moving into a nice.
We'll see. It's interesting that autosave actually camping now.
Does the author of Kuro20 of the bot has any way how to deal with camping enemy? Seems so.
Seems so.
Running around the map, still 1 minute 23 in-game seconds. So, is he going to find the enemy or
maybe
not?
There's still a chance.
50 seconds.
Just a bit more.
I'm afraid. Are we close?
No,
not close enough, sir. This looks like a draw is coming up. Unfortunately.
So -1 point for both bots.
Okay.
But almost not close enough, but almost close enough.
I would give half a point to Kuro20 for trying. Let's see the matches, the upcoming matches. How much do we still have? There's just around 5 matches coming up before we have a little break, and then we continue with the second half of the tournament. Okay, that's a draw, and now we have Rymek against Kefa 555. So, how is the match going to end up? According to the standings, it looks like Kefa's 555 might be able to defeat Rymek, so we will see how it ends up. Zealots fighting in a really nice line, but the storms not used by Kefa 555, and there's the Archon. Yes, it was quite decimation. it might be a problem in one of the bots that it might be issuing commands to attack too fast and interrupting the actual attacks by the units. So this might be a little problem in the bot. If I was the author of the bot, I would probably check that if it's a problem. All right.
Now we have Lita versus Seal
Yes.
Hunter.
Okay. Once again, since we had some questions on the chat, let me tell you that you can find more information about the current tournament on mylifeforai.com. There's the standings, there's the upcoming matches, and there's everything else. I think there's also a chat, although we are not currently doing it.
So Seal Hunter is slowly approaching the Lita bot position. Okay, the attack now started. We are looking for storms. Oh, that wasn't really well placed. Looks like Seal Hunter will be able to. Oh, there's an Archon.
Actually, it looks
yeah.
like Seal Hunter managed to get quite a lot of damage through
But now
So-
the dragons.
to Littlebot's units. It was quite close, but not quite enough to defeat Littlebot, but it was a nice match. We have Littlebot mentioning that some of the bots seem to be spamming too much APM and interrupting the units' attacks. So this is something to take into consideration when dealing with the state machines and with the agents for your units and for the controller logics. So probably next time when we are hosting a tournament like this, I'm quite sure that the guys are going to come up with a lot better bots and it will be even more exciting to watch. Right.
So now the match is Seal Hunter versus Kika 5x5. It's like Kika's have an edge. Actually was able to decimate it kind of.
Right.
Quite fast.
So
It was a typical fight in choke point.
okay, so once again, I'm going to be playing a few matches, so I'm sorry for not being even for both players on those matches, because I'm trying to root for my own bot to get as high on the scoreboard as possible. Coming up, the match is loading. Right, what else? We're nearing the first half of the tournament. We currently have 60 people watching the stream, so thank you everybody. Hope you are enjoying it. And the match is beginning right now with me trying to wait for some time at the choke point. Hopefully for me Seal Hunter is going to come before I decide to move further.
Yes.
And here we are, the match starts. So nice.
Storms.
Oh, a lot of storms coming up.
Archon already working.
Yes, and soaking some damage from the enemy units.
Yeah.
It looked like it did, even though it did not really fight. The Archon managed to soak up enough damage for the rest of the
Ezra
units.
managed to keep the zealots. And that kind of
Alright, so
just outcode the match.
match ends up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just checked that no one of you used the persistent storage option which you provided. Well, maybe next time.
Alright, so the last match coming up before we have a little break. So I hope the technical guys have everything sorted out, so we don't have any kind of a pause in the tournament that would be too unnecessary. Let me see how I managed to handle against Rymek. Judging from the statistics, it might be a simple match for me, but we will see what it ends up. So let's wait until the frame 800 here at the choke point. It's a nice place. I like enjoying the sunshine, close to the water, having a swim perhaps for the units. Right. And here we go, moving slowly through the choke point in the middle.
Yeah, now both looks like are attacking each other.
Yes, and here we have the
And
clash.
clash.
Storms, nice storms. Mostly targeting Rymek though. And the Archon is working.
Yeah, but looks like this one have actually upgrading zealots and yeah.
Yes, here we are.
Archon
Rymek is trying to work on Archon, but it looks like it did not manage to do anything to the outcome of the match. So, this is the end of the first part of the tournament. We are in the middle of the tournament. Right now we can have a little bit of a pause to talk about the tournament, to talk to the to the competitors to have a little bit of talk about our school, the University of Žilina, maybe a little bit of talk about our sponsors.
Yeah. So the pause will be about 10 minutes. You will prepare another matches, and as Tomasz said, provide you with some enjoyment fun.
All right. So after the 7 matches played by each bot, we have Whopper on the first place with 7 wins out of 7 matches. Congratulations, quite awesome job. We have Litzebot on the second place with 5 wins out of 7 matches. Then we have Efo and Kefas 555 on the third place altogether with both 4 wins out of 7 matches. Still a little bit more than half of matches won. Then there's Kuro20 with 3 wins out of 7 matches, Autosave with 3 wins out of 7 matches, so both of them on the 4th place. And on the 5th and 6th place we have Rymek and Seal Hunter, actually on the 5th place altogether because both bots have 0 wins out of 7 matches. Right now we are going to have a little bit of a commercial break for some of our sponsors because we are quite happy that they did allow us to host such an event over the weekend. We are always happy to go away from our school and from our jobs for the weekend and do a lot more coding. So
Okay.
that's it.
So people, just a second. In about until like 10 minutes, we will start the second phase of competition.
Okay,
so stay tuned.
Yes, so if you are bored with us already or if you want to have a little break, you can just now leave your computer screens for around 10 minutes. I will just, for a second, I will see. Joe? Okay.